playing is this offense. And so, you know, honestly, I think that helps him because he doesn't have other things kind of clouding his mind or you know, been taught other things. And so, you know, the only thing he knows is what we've told him, and because of that, I think he does a really good job of doing exactly what he's coached. Keaton has a lot of talent. He throws the ball really special. The ball comes out of his hand well, and so he does that well. Again, at times he forces balls, probably because he's a freshman. You know, I mean, he's and a couple times he's probably been tricked, you know, fooled by disguises more than the other guys. But again, I think that's just freshman being a freshman and learning college football, you know. And then JT, I think, has done a good job. He's been pretty consistent throughout the spring. You know, and I sat down with all of them before last week, I think, and told them these same things. But JT anticipates well. He throws the ball well. He understands things. He's very smart. You know, JT gets in trouble when he overthinks, and because he's so smart, I think he overthinks things. Sometimes overanalyzes things and isn't as fast making decisions because he does overanalyze things at times. So, you know, with JT, I think the key for him is just, you know, don't overthink. And then again, we try to simplify things so you don't have to overthink. So just see it and pull the trigger. You know, if there's grass over there, throw it. You don't have to. You know, we don't have to break down exactly where all 11 guys on the field are. Just there's an open piece of grass right there, throw it to the open piece of grass. It's pretty much that simple. That's not overcomplicated football, you know. And so with him, I think again, he does a lot of things well. The only times he gets in some trouble is when he overthinks, and then he likes to slow down. And we're playing fast. Sometimes I think he slows down the tempo because that's just kind of how he operates. And so that's the other thing I've stayed on him about is you've got to be able to keep the tempo going and play fast and operate really fast. Since I've had to talk with all of them, I think they've all done a great job trying to work on the things I've told them to work on, and so I've been encouraged by that.
Do you expect to have a defined leader at that position coming in this spring?
Probably not. You know, I mean, I think it's hard to say that that you know someone's won a job or anything through 15 practices. I mean, it'd be different if I've been here for 2 years and they've had 2 years worth of work and 2 years worth of things to evaluate on. I think coming out of spring when they've only had 15 practices total in this offense, it'd be hard to say one guy's going to come in and start. I think obviously when spring's over, we'll have to sit down and have a talk with all of them and let them know if today we were going into the game, this is where I think you stand. But the good news is you got a lot of time to improve, and summer will be huge for them. And although I won't get to work with them directly, I think that'll be a great opportunity for them to develop as leaders and kind of step up and be leaders, not on the football field necessarily, but off the field, in the weight room, in the locker room. And so, half the part of being a quarterback is just being a leader. And so, I tell them your number one job is to make the guys around you better, and that's not only on the field. That's also by the way you work. They got to see you work and know that you work harder than anyone else, and you embody what we call our core values. And when I talk to the offense, we talk about being selfless, tough, and disciplined. And everything we do is going to do that. And every action we have is going to be selfless, tough, and disciplined. And if you have any action, whether it be in the classroom, and tutoring, on the streets, on the football field, outside of those core values, there's going to be a consequence. And so I think the summer will be a great opportunity for those guys, again, to develop as leaders and show that they embody who we are and our culture and earn the respect of the guys around them. And when you do that, again, when you step on the field, the guys are better because of it. They play harder because of it, because they respect the way you work. They respect the kind of guy you are. And so I think summer will be big for them. And then we'll have, 30 practices in summer camp. Fall camp, maybe not 30, 25 or something in fall camp to, again, evaluate, continue to watch them improve. And by then, I think there'll probably be a clear leader and a clear starter. And when that happens, obviously we'll devote a lot of reps into them. So I think that's the plan. Summer will be big, fall camp will be big. I'll have an honest, conversation with them when spring's over to tell them where you are right now and what you need to work on and what you need to do this summer and fall to become the guy.
Do you plan on a scrimmage on Saturday? Is that a plan for you guys? Because you'll be in full pads.
That's a good question. I don't know. That's above my pay grade too. The WWE doesn't ask me what they want to do with WrestleMania, and Coach Elton hasn't asked me what I want to do Saturday. So the more live rep we can get, I think the better. I think especially at the quarterback position, but really all positions. I think the more live reps you can get, the closer the game reps are, and the better the rep is. But at the same time, one of the keys to coming out of the spring is going to be to come out healthy, and we've done a heck of a job so far, I think, of staying pretty healthy. So we don't want to lose someone on the last day of spring, but at the same time, we've got to continue to get better. And like I said, I know we've already had kind of the spring showcase, but we got 3 opportunities to get a whole lot better. well, 2 left now, and so I think Saturday, the more live reps we can get, the better it'll be. Hopefully it's very competitive, and I want to watch our guys compete and see how we perform.
How much do you value mobility in this game from the quarterback?
It's an added benefit, you know. Here's the deal: if you got a quarterback, I don't want that guy taking too many. I mean, they're going to take plenty of hits throwing the football, so I don't want to take too many hits running the football, you know. So I don't think it's a deal breaker or not. You know, I think obviously it's, like I said, it's just a great perk to have. You know, if they can get outside the pocket, throw on the run well, that helps. And then if they can, you know, break contain when defenses don't contain them, or if they don't respect the quarterback pull on a zone play, you know, on a run play, if they can go get you yards with their feet, that I think makes defensive coordinators, you know, stresses them out and makes them worry. And so it's nice to have, but again, at the end of the day, we're asking that guy to make a lot of decisions and win with his arm. So we're not going to, you know, we have a few quarterback runs, but we're not going to call too many a game, because at that position it's too valuable a position, you know what I mean? And so if you're going to invest a ton of reps in your starter, I don't think you want him taking too many more hits than he has to. So obviously, like I said, I like mobility. It helps. You know, my little guy at North Texas, we didn't run him a ton, but he was athletic enough that they had to respect him on the football, and so I think it made him that much better. So again, I think it's a nice, you know, bonus to have, but it's not a deal breaker or, you know, the end of the world if he has it, or I mean if he doesn't have it, or doesn't give him a guaranteed spot if he does, you know.
Okay.